and pour me a cup of that Joe. Welcome to the Teacher's Lounge, baby. Let's start the show.
Did y'all smell something?
Oh, who farted?
Todd.
Yeah.
Todd, did
we're
you
all looking
fart?
at you over here.
Okay.
This room's too small to fart in, Todd.
We
Come
all
on.
saw Todd bend over at the waist and let out a huge stinky fart, right? So it was him.
I was wondering why he breathed in real deep.
Could have been any of us.
Also, pushed on your tummy. Do you push on your tummy every time you fart?
Could have been any of us.
Todd,
It seemed like you're having a tough time farting. You found some crazy, ritualistic way that you do it every time.
Yeah, there's a whole chant. There's a whole ritual.
You went,
I can't stop this feeling. And then you farted.
Huh. Could have been any of us.
No, Todd, just own up to it, man.
I farted.
I farted.
I farted too.
No, I said I farted.
Oh,
I did.
in here
Yes.
today?
Yes, right, when Todd farted. I went, now's the time. So I
But
went
Todd,
ahead.
you did fart.
It could have been any of us.
Todd, listen,
I would.
man.
Well,
look.
so,
hey,
so whoever smelt it, dealt it. So
I did smell it.
by the rhyme,
I
it
can't-
seems like
Yeah, I have no sense of smell, so I haven't farted in 13 years.
okay.
just 'cause you
But
can't smell
whoever
something.
denied it, lied it,
Supplied
it. Okay, supplied it.
Whoever accused it reused it.
Well, okay, so that's me sniffing it in.
Right.
I'm reusing it.
How guilty are you for sniffing a fart?
All right, can I be honest?
My face is red.
Uh-huh.
I'm guilty. Guilty as charged. I mean, if it fits. If the smell fits.
Where?
it
did the
must be
shits.
shit.
If the smell fits, it must be shit.
Well, it's okay. I think it's dissipated.
I'm going to be honest.
Be honest right now.
Finally, for once in your life, Todd, be honest with
When
us.
I bent over, pushed in my stomach, and sang the
I Can't Stop This
David
Feeling.
Hasselhoff version of I Can't Stop This Feeling, it was a ritual I was doing to let out a fart.
We knew it.
Well, that's what we were saying. It's what it was obvious.
Yeah,
But I'm
and-
glad you came out with it.
Yeah, and honestly, let's
fart?
just...
Yeah. Or the truth.
From now on, guys, this room is way too small to fart in, okay?
All right, I won't do it anymore.
Just don't.
Oh, he's standing up.
Ooga chaka, ooga chaka, ooga, ooga, ooga. I can't stop this feeling.
Jeez.
Hey,
That was obvious.
Sorry, I just had to get up to get some water.
Todd,
you told us the
you
ritual,
just-
man.
You showed us.
You showed it.
You showed
Don't
it to
lie.
us. Step by step. Why lie?
You're so used to
why,
lying.
why are you embarrassed by farting?
Because farts are, everyone should be embarrassed by farts. They're
No.
disgusting.
We need to unpack this, Todd. You're so embarrassed.
Oh, you writing that book, Everybody Diarrhea is Their Pants, right? It's like a
Yeah.
self-help book.
That's right. It's a self-help book for adults.
For adults.
Thank you.
Okay.
And it's just kind of one of those. It's got some rhymes and it's got some. It borrows from other books written for children, but this is for adults, and it's about how don't be embarrassed if you diarrhea your pants.
What book does it borrow from?
Green eggs and ham, obviously.
Oh, no, yeah, I see the
Well,
correlation.
there's a main character, Sam I Am.
And there's the whole thing. I will not poop in my pants. I will not poop while in France. I will not poop on a fence. I will not poop when I'm sitting on a bench.
Yeah, and then for a while, it's just he eats a green eggs and ham and gets diarrhea from it.
Yeah,
Which,
well, I know
honestly,
you
if you're dying your food, odds are you're going to get diarrhea.
Absolutely.
That's
I
where
mean,
the
and you
word comes
finally,
from.
you've always been talking like, where I have all these. You're an artist, obviously, and you're like, I have all
you.
these photos of me that have been taken of me every time I diarrheaed my pants, and I just don't know what to do with them. I have all of them, and they're all in the book.
Right, they're all. A lot of books are like illustrated, you know, or all the photos are kind of in the middle. Like if you see a nonfiction book or biography, this is a lot of photos of me having diarrhea in my pants, and it's saying everybody does it. I don't have to be embarrassed.
Right, but it's mostly you.
Now, what before the book came about? What was the purpose of these pictures? Did you always know the book was coming, or
No, I just figured. I do.
Are they selfies?
I do a lot of self-shaming. That's what all my selfies are
Yeah,
for.
we know that about
if you
you.
see a picture I've taken of myself, it's to shame my future.
Yeah,
self to
you take
remember.
shamies. You're like, really quick, let's take a shamie.
Take a quick shamey. Yeah.
You did that. You've done that in all the divorce proceedings, every time you've been in court,
Right.
you took a shamey. You actually took a couple pictures of a judge wagging his finger at you.
Right.
Yeah.
Once that judge hits that gavel and says guilty, I take a shamey. And that's by the way, I don't know what I'm guilty of. It's a divorce proceeding.
Well, but one person is guilty of ruining the marriage,
Yeah.
right? Isn't it usually
It's
one person
unbelievable.
loses?
In most divorces, it comes down to a judge making a ruling on who was the worst part of the marriage.
Yeah, it's unbelievable that you've been unanimously voted guilty
Right.
in a non-trial.
And your wife, every single time, has been exonerated from the marriage.
That's right.
And had
She's fully
her record
exonerated.
wiped clean, basically.
Yeah.
Clean.
And a standing O from the jury and the people watching and outside. She does a post-court interview.
Well, this judge that you have to keep seeing has developed quite a following from jurors.
And also the media. I mean, your divorce proceedings were a media circus for sure.
And you
Oh,
requested
my God.
Judge Ito?
I've requested Ito on every occasion, and our relationship is not improving. It's only getting worse. I'm trying to win him over.
Oh God, guys.
What?
What is it?
I know what it is.
What is it, Todd?
Are you asking me or are you asking Todd?
I'm asking Todd if he knows what it is because he said he knows.
It's that we've been recording this whole time.
That's
My
right.
I'm sorry.
God.
All that got caught on tape.
Shit.
Well, now everyone
Howard?
knows I fart.
Farts.
Everybody knows about Todd Shamies. Everybody knows his Instagram feed is full of just pictures of him right after he climaxes and he's embarrassed. That's all this Instagram is, and now everybody knows.
Everybody knows what's on my Instagram now. I guess I might as well make it public.
I think it's always been public, Todd.
It's always been public.
They're not automatically private?
No. You keep sending...
You're posting a picture to the internet.
So
Yeah.
what are all
you
these...
think it's you're texting us in a group there, but no, you're just Instagram.
I've
Also,
never
it's-
actually gotten a text from Todd.
Me neither.
It's
Well,
also strange that you would
so
think
that's why
that
no one
that's
ever
the
texts me
appropriate
back.
use. Yeah.
Are you
Well, that's-
texting a lot?
Non-stop, I thought.
I guess I'm the only one who hasn't seen it. I haven't been to your feed in a while.
Well, shit.
All
Well,
right.
fuck you, Howard.
No.
You fucking prick.
Okay. Yeah, this is
Fucking idiot.
Fuck off, Howard. You always record us and embarrass the shit out of us.
It's not my fault. You guys choose to talk. You could just sit silently until I introduce the podcast, but you guys come in
have your own
and you
podcast
just.
and just sit here quietly.
I'm saying, if you guys
silently.
just
This
sat
isn't
and shut
fucking
your stupid
Thanksgiving.
mouths.
You know
for-
that old TV show Get Smart?
Yeah.
I wish you'd get fucked.
Get fucked! Wow, Todd with his biggest quote ever is quotable.
That
Get
is the
fucked.
biggest quote from Todd
December
ever.
31st
And he's published.
calendar.
And he's published.
I published. I mean, it was a Jeopardy question.
You know what, guys?
What
I'm almost.
curmudgeon famously said, get fucked?
What is Todd Padre?
Yeah, there was a question to a question. Two question, double question Jeopardy.
You know what I've been loving lately is Trebek's attitude. Trebek
Yeah, just
has
really-
been getting so mean
Trebek
to
don't
some
give
of
no
the
shits no more.
contestants. And it's like, finally, make fun of this nice white nerd for
Yeah.
being a fucking virgin.
Did you see the clip? Did you do the clip?
Yeah,
Just-
we all follow-
hey, there's
what-
nothing wrong with being a virgin.
Yes,
First of
there
all.
is.
No,
Our
there's
friend,
not.
the Teacher's Lounge favorite Instagram feed is hood clips. We love
True.
it.
That's real
100%.
true. You can
I've been
follow it on
texting them. They
Instagram.
never respond.
Yeah. Okay. Well, anyway, guys, welcome to the Teacher's Lounge, the first, best, and only podcast pertaining to issues relevant to the Swine High School community. Today's episode is sponsored by Levi's 5120.
5120s. They are for the curvy boy.
That's right, 5120 Curvy Boy jeans.
Are you a little boy and also a thought? Try on 5120
20.
Levi's curvy cut Billy baby boys.
Now, this is a gene that I wish was out when I was a kid.
Yeah,
Because I
it-
was wearing Huskies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
And they
you were
didn't
like
quite fit me right because I wasn't
Yeah.
chunky.
No.
I
Well,
was
I've seen
curvy.
them.
You were
You had
curvy.
an hourglass body.
Yeah, I've seen your
yes.
baby photo of you over the subway grate.
Yes. Yeah. I had on a little dress, and it was actually my first steps. It's my first steps. I was walking over a dangerous subway grade in New York City.
Your parents are stupid.
My parents are silly. Well, I haven't, yeah.
Well, your first words were "Happy Birthday, Mr. President," but you sang them, right?
Absolutely. When I was born, I was basically a Marilyn Monroe doppelganger.
Right.
And I ended up picking, my parents were fans, I think.
Yeah.
And
Of Marilyn Monroe.
yes.
Yes.
Who wasn't?
Oh, wow. Yeah. Well, we based the cut of these jeans on your baby photos.
That's right. I had dumps like a truck as a baby.
Well, you still have a beautiful male curvy butt.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? You wear your khakis real up high.
And it's distinctly male, though. You do have a distinctly male body. You don't have a female body.
Of course.
Your butt is curvy in the way that men's butts are curvy, which is, it doesn't have I won't say it's toned.
No.
I'll say this.
No one would ever say that.
No one would ever say this. But because they don't really let me work out the way I want to at the gym.
Right.
I go in to do squats, and I go in
You
to
renewed your bad deal.
Yeah, well, against my will. Yeah, it's been renewed on my behalf for life.
You've been forced back to the gym.
Yes, at a compounding interest rate. So by the time I'm 99, I'm going to be paying, I think it's $35,000 a month for gym memberships a month.
Good God.
God, you need to get
They
to
locked
work.
you in with the bad deal.
Well,
didn't
they locked me,
So they won't let you do your favorite workout, which is
my favorite workout, which is a Bulgarian split squat. 1 foot on the bench, 1 foot out in front.
While making candy?
Yes, while making candy. So you're doing a classic squat for the lower body, but then you're making candy with your
Like a
hands
Bavarian.
and upper body like a Bavarian.
But it's called a Bulgarian squat.
yeah, it's called a Bulgarian
Right.
split squat, but you
Right.
make candy like a Bavarian, and it's all about muscle confusion, but also brain confusion. You're
course.
trying to confuse your brain as to what country you're in, what region you're working out, both lower and upper.
Right.
Anyway, they won't let me do it at the gym because I make everything too sticky with the candy.
Right.
So I've had to been going in and just swim.
Oh, I see. Well, I love all the shots you're posting to your Tumblr of your
you.
curvy body. And
Oh, my Tumblr has been good lately. TLDR, but
You could
It's
say
good.
it's kind of the opposite of Todd's Instagram. It's sort of it's kind of where you post your trophies.
yeah.
It's cool. It's like you seeing your progress through your fitness, seeing your
I
figure
appreciate
change,
that.
seeing you slim down.
I appreciate that. Well, I haven't slimmed down yet, but I appreciate that. My progress so far has been in growth in size.
Well, my favorite thing on an Instagram where someone larger has been working out, or a Tumblr or anything like that, is just how condescending all their friends are.
Yes.
Oh my God, you're so beautiful.
Yeah.
Hubba hubba.
Yeah.
So you're
Cat
saying
with
some
hard
of,
eyes.
some of those comments haven't been as positive as I thought they were.
No, they're very positive, but you know how it makes people feel very good about themselves to comment.
Yeah,
on
it's
somebody?
honestly poisoning the person posting. It's
Yeah.
like, don't
it is,
do that to
It
them.
is true. I've had some weight problems, and every time someone says, "You look so much better now," all I can think about is the past
Yeah,
and how
because-
I haven't looked good for so long.
Because they're essentially just admitting to you, before you started doing this, I thought you looked like trash.
Hey, number one thing, looks matter, and yours are better.
Yeah, they do matter. And I was up late the other night, and I was just kind of cruising the internet, and I landed on Nellie's tip drill video. And I did not know this, but you are in that video.
I'm the one hanging my butt over the jacuzzi that gets the credit card slipped through it.
Wow.
Nelly famously credit cards my
did not-
butt. It looks like
I
a
thought that
beautiful video vixen.
Yeah, but that's your
And
butt.
it is.
It is.
Thank
Wow.
you.
I will say this, Bill. I don't know that you were just cruising the internet. I saw all your tabs, and it was about 750 tabs, and they were all different videos you'd see on BET After Hours.
Okay, that is what I cruise the internet to. Okay, I don't go to Amazon. Like I don't.
You cruise the internet to that music on in the background.
Yes. That's all. I opened 75 different tabs of the nastiest videos I can find, and I make each of them small, thumbnail, all playing at the same time, and I jerk myself into completion.
Oh, okay. So it is what we said it was. You're a pervert.
No, I'm cruising the internet.
Oh, you're cruising. But that's a pretty sexualized way to cruise. That's
How
pretty
do
high.
you guys surf? The internet.
I mean,
the internet. Okay,
well,
never
for
mind.
me, I usually my first stop is usually a news site of some sort, CNN, see what's going on in the world. Yeah, and then I'll jump over to like some funny blogs or like a McSweeney's or the Onion. Or,
Anything Dave Eggers is so good.
Yeah,
it's so good. It's just like I like a thing that is only for upper middle class white people to look down on everybody.
Well, I really like something that looks like art. As long as the cover is good and the inside is basically empty, I'm happy with that.
Yeah, I mean, we've obviously, everyone here at the podcast, we've had it with the working class America. We think they fucking suck and are stupid.
Well,
and we want them to fucking die
They're
off.
greedy.
Yeah, and and that you could say that could have borne itself out of what's been going on around the school these days. Things have not been good since last week.
Right.
Things have been terrible. The government is breathing down our necks.
As you all know, all of our money-making schemes at school have sort of been shut down for various governmental reasons.
Yeah, apparently you can't serve human feet in the cafeteria.
Apparently, if you first have Wesley Snipes as your tax guy and then replace him with all your students, the government fucking comes down on you hard.
Yeah.
And apparently if you frustrate a certain group of people, I won't name them. I'm talking about the goths and how you frustrate a few kids who are already a little bit disgruntled and they sneak into what you thought was a secure room and steal your bottomless piggy bank.
I just want to say this now to the goths.
Uh-huh.
You're not mad at me. You're mad at your daddy.
Yes.
And
what else is there?
You're mad at yourself. I also think you're mad at yourself.
Yeah. Listen, you're a teenager. You need to take some of this blame and focus it on yourself, not the people in your life who are supposed to be supporting
It's
you.
not your little daddy's fault that you don't
your
fit
daddy
in.
hit you too hard. What did you do to deserve it?
I don't condone people killing or being or committing suicide, but a lot of our problems would be solved if these goths would fucking jump off of the school.
Because I think they have. Well, we received a video.
We've received multiple videos now of them taunting us with our bottomless piggy bank, which, if you don't know, our bottomless piggy bank.
I don't know if our readers know. This is all being
transcribed for a book that we're going to release.
So I don't know if our readers know, but our bottomless piggy bank was our ceramic pig that had its pants pulled to its ankles and its grotesque genitals were shown. It was beautifully crafted by our good friend Slablo Picasso, who is not related to the painter Picasso, but instead related to
Petey Slablo.
Petey Slablo, the Southern rapper.
And it was sort of our nest egg, so it had all the money for the school.
It had all of the money we had, and we thought we were okay because we had all these other plans. We were made the next season of Sense8, and that didn't pan out to be a sort of cash cow.
We haven't had a single watch yet.
No.
Well, Todd was in charge of writing all the scripts for the new season of Sense8.
That's right.
And it didn't come out exactly how we wanted it.
I took a few creative liberties, and I'm an auteur if nothing else. I don't take notes. I don't take studio notes. I don't take notes from anyone that's not me. And
but you do give yourself a lot of notes.
I give myself a ton of notes. I'm my own worst critic.
Yeah, because the other day in the hall, I saw you kind of pacing around, and then you screamed to yourself, "Todd, get in my office!" And you slammed the door behind your own office. What did you say in there?
Well, we had it out. First of all, I told myself to turn in my gun and badge.
And I've seen this. This is when you're talking to yourself, there's a mannequin dressed up in your room, dressed like you.
Yeah, there have been a lot of recently comparisons between me and famed fictional killer Norman Bates and his mother. But I talked to a mannequin that's dressed up as me now, not to be confused with my old therapist that was a mannequin dressed like Alan Dershowitz. And I get into it because if your thoughts are in your own head, you go crazy.
Absolutely.
So I called myself into my fucking office. I made myself turn in my gun and badge. I said I was going over my own head, and then we got into it, and most of the issues were about in my script. My problem with it, giving myself notes, was it looked a lot like a script for the TV show Saturday Night Live.
Yes.
And not an hour-long sci-fi drama that would be on Netflix.
Right. Interesting.
Because it seemed to be totally stolen episode of Saturday Night Live from the mid-'90s that Robert Downey Jr. hosted.
That's right. I said
Broad character, short pieces, 4, 5, 6 minute pieces, sketches.
The bit with Lorne at the top.
Main character named Robert Downey Jr.
Right, and the famous Sense8 catchphrase live from New York at Saturday night.
Well,
Wow.
Anyway,
that didn't work out.
Yeah,
we don't need to
get
too deep into it.
Luckily, nobody watched it.
Well,
But we don't have any money. It's shocking.
bankrupt.
I can't. If we could find, I've been studying the tape because we got a tape, VHS, from we think the Goths.
it says anonymous, but it's very clearly a bunch of goth students.
Yeah, got the mask, the anonymous mask. Well, they didn't use the anonymous mask in the photos. It's in the video.
Anonymous mask with Marilyn Manson's face on it instead.
Exactly.
And the video starts playing with a full rendition of the Dope Show.
Yeah.
That you have to sit down.
Which
through
I
to get.
loved. I thought it was very good.
They're wearing the sexy outfit.
Yeah.
And by outfit, you mean bodysuit?
Yeah, the naked, genitalless bodysuit that Marilyn Manson wears in the Dope Show video.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Anyway.
It's cute.
It's a video. It's them. It's a gravelly video. It's in English, but it's still with subtitles in English.
Yes, but we also did. We studied this tape, and there is a moment in it when you hear in the background, kind of like downstairs or something. You hear knock, open the door, UPS for Morrissey. So we think it's at Morrissey's house, the Queen Goth.
Yeah, he is the queen, and we know for a fact that the Goths have communicated with Morrissey.
Yes.
They're always walking around listening to the Smiths on their little earbud iPhones, and they don't.
And the conversation doesn't end there off camera.
No. And we studied this tape. We didn't have to study it. It's very loud. Very loud.
It's almost like the front door is right next to the camera.
Yeah.
They're just shooting it right there in the foyer.
The conversation keeps going. He says, yes, this is Morrissey. I'm Morrissey, but I don't remember ordering anything from Amazon.
Right.
Oh, really? Well, this is a box of tissues. Do you cry a lot? Maybe it's for that.
No. That's not me. That's not my kind of thing.
This is verbatim.
Okay, well, it says your name on it. I can return it, or you can accept the free tissues.
How do you know what's in my box?
Oh no! I commit federal offenses, and I look inside packages before. I
Hello,
deliver
this is
them.
the police. That's when a cop walks in.
Yes,
and he says to the Amazon employee, "Sir, you're under arrest for tampering with someone else's mail."
My chickens have finally come home to roost. Well, you're not taking me alive, bitch.
Pop, pop, pop! The cop gets shot.
Yes.
And then the video cuts out. Of course, that all happens after we got the message, which says the bottomless piggy bank is in our possession. There's no chance you're ever going to get it back unless you step down from power, which we are not. We're not going quietly into that good night.
Exactly. You know, I thought we had these goths under our thumb. I thought we were in control, and they were not.
Well, you upped
it.
the security. You had 3 levels security coming into the school, and only goths were getting triple checked.
That's right.
Those little boy cowboys, you made some little men cowboys.
Well, I don't want to share this bad news, but these little boy cowboys, I've maybe lost a little control. These are now
well, they did prank you. We heard.
Little boy
they've
goth
gone.
boys.
What?
No.
Instead of cowboy hats, a couple of them have dark black hair now.
No.
God.
And
They're
worried.
turning sides?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
This is AI. And
Are they
it's
not
worse.
talking to you at home?
I'm trying to get the story out of them, but they're just saying, "Shut up, Dad. I don't want to talk about it, Dad."
Oh, no.
Like, it's so hard to
You were a
to
bad
interact
father,
with
and
these
your
kids.
little boy cowboys turned goth?
I don't think so. I don't think that's the reason. I think they
That's
love
it?
me. I
No,
think they love
Sam.
me. I think it's a hard
What's
time
the
for
home
these.
life like for them? What are you providing for them structure-wise?
I watch a lot of Cheers. You know,
Okay.
I watch a lot of Cheers.
You
and
angrily
What do
watch
you do
Cheers?
with them?
Well, I'm trying to talk to them. I'm asking them what they're thinking, and they don't want to tell me. So wait, you think that because of my wrong parenting and pushing too hard, I've pushed them in the opposite direction of the way that I wanted them to go?
I mean, have they been home recently?
Only up late at night. They've been sleeping mostly during the day and at their friend's house and at school.
I think you may have lost them, Sam.
Once you lose a
Shit,
goth, they
we
never come
needed
back.
those little boy cowboys
Well, I don't
to
know what
be our
do.
eyes and ears and
Now-
lassos.
Well, that's not all bad news. Howard, I saw you walking around with a girlfriend.
Yes?
I saw you walking around holding hands with a girlfriend.
Yeah.
And when we say we saw, we've been spying on you, and we followed you.
Thank God. Thank God you guys have been spying on me. Did you follow me back home last night?
No.
No, not all the way to your home.
No.
Are you kidding me? So you guys, you saw me holding hands with Cheryl?
You just have 4 refrigerators. Those aren't us dressed like refrigerators.
You have,
At your house?
As you always knew, you have 4 refrigerators.
Have you guys seen all
that
those
scream if you try to open.
Have you guys seen all those refrigerators around town, by the way? Just like on the corner.
Oh, yeah, there
sometimes by
have been
the
a bunch
post
of
office.
Sometimes in Howard's car, there's a refrigerator.
I'm starting to piece this together, guys. Are you guys?
All right.
What are you trying to do here? Huh?
Are you on to us?
Yes, I'm on to you guys.
How?
You couldn't make it more obvious.
How did you figure it out? We thought
Well,
We dressed up as the most inconspicuous machine.
I'll tell you how I
was a
figured it out.
whirlpool.
I'll tell you how I figured it out. When I got home the other day and realized there was a refrigerator in the backseat of my car, and I tried to pull it out, and it sort of...
And I said, no, this is Bill. Don't do that.
And I thought there's just a weird compressor issue. It's just making sound.
Right, they make
but then
sense.
when I pulled it out and it felt like it was playing tug of war with me, I started to piece things together, okay? And I know that you guys have been jumping into refrigerators in every location that I find myself in, and you've been spying on me. I don't know what for.
We're transformers.
A transformer transforms. It doesn't just stay the thing that it is.
Well, we are Transformers. So whatever we are, that's what those are.
Okay, well...
We did witness that you brought your girlfriend home.
Yeah.
And
I locked her in the bathroom, and I sat in my bedroom. So,
Yeah.
okay. The secret's out. I didn't have sex with her last night.
Yeah.
No.
But I also saw that she left you a little note that said, meet me on lunch today.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did.
You think today might be the day you lose your virginity?
I've already done that.
Come clean. Come clean right now and tell us you're a virgin. And that today, I think it'll be very sweet that today's the day you lose your virginity.
I also think if
Guys-
you come clean to her, that's a big honesty bomb that I think she's going to really love.
Okay, guys. I'm a virgin. Okay?
No,
Yeah.
I had no idea.
I'm a virgin. I'm a virgin.
You?
I have. I've dry humped. I've.
You don't have to go.
I've done all of the things, all the other stuff. I've done all the other stuff.
Okay.
No, I've done all the other stuff.
You
I've
have
touched.
not.
I've
You have
touched.
not.
You do
I've
not have
touched
to list more
women.
things.
I've touched a woman. I've touched.
haven't.
I've mutually masturbated.
This isn't how people talk about sex or interactions.
Well, I'm trying to be
Howard,
open
that
with you
is-
guys. I've spent the last few weeks being repressing myself, guys.
Howard, that's beautiful.
Thank you so much. And and I met this girl. She is wonderful. She is a parent of one of the students at the school who came by to address some concerns she had for her son. And we just hit it off, and it made me think that, maybe there's a chance for love after all. I'm a
So you're
middle-aged
meeting her-
man who has been in love, but who has never experienced physical love. And I thought,
And you've been in love, but you've never had that reciprocation, right?
no, I've been in love with a lot of women who have told me directly that they do not love me.
Okay. And that's okay.
Yes, and I think that today will be the day. Hey, today.
You're getting scared. You just dry heaved a little bit. You're nervous. That's okay.
Yeah.
Hey, it's okay. We're here for you. You have any questions?
As soon
about
as
the
she
birds and
walks
the
in,
bees?
we're going to transform into refrigerators.
Do
She'll have no idea we're here.
She is supposed to be here today. I told her to meet
She's
me
coming.
here.
She's coming to check.
She's coming in here.
Howard,
I need
today's
you.
the day.
So by the time I need you guys to leave at a certain point, so that or get in your refrigerator.
Well, yeah,
We'll leave.
We'll leave. We'll get out of here.
We'll get out of
here. I think there is a refrigerator delivery happening sometime soon today. So if you could just sign for that whenever it
Yes,
happens.
I will sign.
Yeah, sign for 3 brand new
Howard, you are
Whirlpools.
in for a little afternoon delight.
Honestly, it feels good to finally get that off my chest. I've been getting roasted every week, and I've been taking it because I thought at a certain point you guys would get sick of it, but it seems like you guys had more and more fun with it
It
every
only
week.
got more enjoyable.
It was very fun for us to let you have it for being a virgin.
Yeah. So, well, that's
Wait,
that's
and you
me.
have still been getting roasted, right? You've been going to get roasted?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's not a tanning bed that you're doing.
No. I know that. I'm scared of tanning beds because the UV rays will give you cancer. But if you get into a roaster,
you should be more scared of ovens.
No, well, if you
ovens.
slowly roast yourself, your skin will change color.
At about 200.
Yeah, at about 200. I get in there for about 3 hours.
This is something new and insane.
No, roasting is the new thing.
Roasting is the new thing. Yeah,
It's the new thing. You get them at all kind of Korean spots.
All the Kardashians get roasted.
Yeah. Have you seen, that it all started when that tan mom, that story, the woman who she actually was the first person.
She was the first person to get deep fried.
To get deep fried. And people said deep frying is a step too far. It's a bridge too far.
I remember seeing that in the Guinness stairwell. This Guinness Book of World Records stairwell.
First woman to get fried.
First person to get fried. Yeah.
Deep fried.
She's
and
there.
they put powdered sugar on her, and a bunch of fucking losers at a carnival tried to eat her ass.
They brought in a bunch of losers. They brought a bunch of carnival losers.
Well, they were the most losers to get tricked thinking it was a donut.
The survey to determine if you could or couldn't eat this woman was hilarious.
Guinness Book is having an absolute field day and finding so much success with finding records off of their other records.
Yes,
so let's see how many carnival losers we can trick is the perfect record to make off of deep fried woman.
They're making a second book. They're making a second book of all secondary records.
It's a real awakening, and I can't wait for the new store. We're going to line up,
and I'm excited. They're doing a live demonstration to see who can most quickly lift the world's fattest twins.
Okay.
Quick lift. It's a quick lift.
Spoiler alert: it's nobody.
No one. That's no one.
These men are too fat.
Oh God. Well, we're fucked.
We're gonna find a way out of this.
Money. I've blown all of my earnings from me and Carmine's deals. I'm actively on the run from the mob.
Yeah. And
the mob showed up at my house last night.
That's right. Mm-hmm. The mob showed up at your house.
Because Carmine gave me the kiss of death, which I thought was just him coming on to me, and I said, I'm not gay no more. I quoted that video from YouTube.
It turns out it wasn't a kiss of love; it was a kiss of death. And
yes.
you've got into witness protection, right?
I have.
This is
a
light reveal, but you went into witness protection.
Yes, we only have a couple of minutes to deal with this.
I've gone into witness protection, which was I just dress up like a different person at all the places I live at, and it's not honestly that good of a disguise.
Because your name now is Still Cravey.
Yeah, Still Cravey. It was Bill Cravey. I was like, well, I'll just go by Still Cravey now. And it's obviously...
It's a trick because it's not that big of a change. Everybody's looking for a huge witness protection change.
You're hiding in plain sight.
Yeah, but I'm dressed like Pee Wee Herman.
And
what they also don't tell you about witness protection is there's many levels, there's many rungs.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's full protection where people watch you, they relocate you to the Midwest, you're a total ghost. Sometimes you have no assistance whatsoever and they say get different
clothes.
It's like Make-A-Wish.
Yeah, they say like we can either relocate you and do it ourselves, or we'll give you the money that we were going to use to do it, and you do it yourself.
They call it the Louis C.K. FX deal.
Exactly.
You say, I could do more with less money if you just give it straight to me.
Just give it straight to me. So I'm doing my own relocation, and I haven't relocated at all.
Good.
And I'm going by Still Craving. I'm dressing like Pee Wee Herman.
Boy, if any mafioso comes to kill you, I'm out of here. I do not have your back.
You don't.
I am not getting mixed up with the mob again.
The start of that sentence felt like you were going to say, don't worry, I got your back.
Oh, no. I'm sorry. If you misunderstood me, you can absolutely count on me to get the hell out of here if the mafia ever comes for you.
Okay. Well, they were at my house last night. I used a lot of the same tricks that we used to protect the bottomless piggy bank, Home Alone style. And I did get them away at least last night.
Well, at some point you transformed and they tried to shove a gabagool inside of you.
Yes. Well, yeah, I transformed into a whirlpool, and they said...
Does Whirlpool make refrigerators?
I don't think so.
Absolutely.
I think they're a dishwasher.
Bottom load freezers.
I think they're a dishwasher and laundry.
Dishwashers? Have we been dishwashers?
No, I'm a top-loading fridge.
Okay. Anyway, they shoved it last night. I did transform into a fridge, and they shoved gabagool in me.
Gabagool.
Attention, seniors. Bill Cravey here. Herf Jones is urging you to get your orders in for your commemorative class rings. Nothing will help you remember your high school experience more than a big chunky piece of cheap jewelry. Toe and cock rings available now, too.
All right, folks. Well, today we have a guest like we do every week, and we're really excited to have him.
Yes.
He came on at Swine High School early on this year, and he's been a real asset to the company. We honestly... we would love to be closer to him, too.
It was a company. It wasn't a school. It was a company. This was a company.
And we'd love a chance to get a little bit closer to him because he means so much to us. And,
Yes.
Of course, that's Bairee. He's our security guard. How you doing, Bairee?
I'm good. Thanks.
Bairee, look.
How are you guys?
We're good.
We're good. Well,
I mean, we're bad. We're bad.
Times are tough, but
Times
we're
are tough.
hanging in there.
Oh, good.
We're gassy. We're all a little gassy.
Yeah, Tums are
tough.
Tums are tough.
We
Tums
find
are
that
tough.
when life is hard, the podcast is good. So the
Yes.
cast is good, but the life stinks.
Gotcha.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
You're looking good. You're in your blues.
Yeah.
Your security blues.
Uh-huh.
Looking great. Sharp.
That was your big request, is you wanted your security outfits to be like the Marines, where you had like a fancy dress blues. You had
My
more work.
whites.
Yeah,
I have all my all whites. I have my all browns. Mm-hmm. Also have my all blacks.
And what occasion are the all browns for?
It's very personal. I don't want to get into it.
No, yeah.
But
for
I
sure.
saw on my name tag you guys spelled it wrong. My name.
Oh,
we did?
really?
Yeah, it's 2 E's, 1 I.
B-E-E-R-R-I?
No, B-A-I-R-E-E.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
B-A-I-R-E-E.
Yes.
You can see
Barry.
maybe how we'd make the mistake thinking Barry was spelled B-A-R-R-Y.
I don't know.
That doesn't. When you
I'm
order
named
a
after
drink,
my father, so
Well, yeah, we do very much shoot from the hip with these name tags. It's very much like a Starbucks when we started this school. We were like, what'd you say? And then we fucked them all up.
Well, we don't do paperwork.
No.
We don't really do paperwork. Most of the stuff is on your honor.
Yeah.
So you give us your name, we
Yeah.
give you a nameplate.
Our word is our bond.
Now
and
you're-
your name tag is so wrong.
Yes.
We're sorry. I mean, I'll say it. We're sorry. We're
very sorry
It's
about
fine.
we
It's
don't
not a
mean to-
big thing that I
you're
want to
named
harp
after
on.
your father, Barry.
Yeah, but he spells it differently.
How does he spell it?
2 I's.
Where your
B-
E's are, or where the I is now?
Bairee. He spells it like that.
So B-A-I-R. Wait. B-A-I-R-I-I-E.
So 2 I's not next to each other.
That's right.
Okay.
Wow.
For him, that's an original name.
Well, he's named
It's a
after his
cover.
father.
No, it's a cover.
It's a cover of his father's name.
But he
It's a
put his
cover.
own little spin on it. I'm assuming your grandfather probably spelled his name a little bit
No,
different.
it was all handed down from generation to generation.
Oh, okay. So your dad got his
That
name
usually means
handed
it's
down
the same.
directly. Yours was a variation.
No, my dad was named after his dad, Barry.
Right.
But he spells it differently.
Okay.
So what's handed down is the slight
It's the pronunciation.
deviation from the year before. There's every time you're Barry, you're a new Barry.
I don't understand. No, it feels like what you're saying is wrong, but what I'm trying to say is that we're a line of berries.
Okay,
Right.
so I
Okay.
guess to finish this, how did your grandfather spell his name?
B with 3 E's.
Okay, 3 E's.
Yeah.
So-
all separated.
Okay. So B E B
B-A-R-E.
R Bear.
Okay.
And then bookend those with E's.
So an E
Oh, a
before the
couple
B.
a silent E before the B.
at the top.
Yes.
So, and it looks kind of like
Very
eBay
French.
with a little E,
Yes.
big B.
Yes.
Okay.
That was his nickname before the company.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey.
Wow.
Yeah.
His nickname was eBerry or eBay?
eBay.
eBay.
Yeah.
That's really
and
interesting.
your father's nickname is PayPal? Is that true?
No.
No. okay. No. What's his nickname?
My dad
Yeah.
doesn't have one.
Oh, okay. I see.
Just Barry.
I see.
It's this is interesting. You know, I come from a family that's also very. We pass down the tradition a lot. Is your family sort of outside of
You come
just
from a
the
family
name?
of virgins, right?
Well, hey, the secret's out now. Yes. Aside from my mother,
Yeah, immaculate
everyone,
conception. Immaculate conception all down your line.
Yeah, immaculate or
Or inaccurate.
inaccurate.
Hey, Todd! He's back!
Todd putting those stand-up classes to good use.
God, that's funny, Todd.
But so Barry, your family though, I'm assuming is pretty close.
Yeah, super
Yeah.
close.
Do they live close?
No.
Yeah, no. Okay, so very...
We're spread out.
But emotionally close?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. We know what each other's thinking at all times.
So it's kind of like a familial
Telepathic?
sort of mental connection.
Sure. That's why I got into security guarding.
Oh, yeah.
Because of the connections, because of the different types of things that I can secure.
You are such a professional.
Oh,
you
thank
walk
you,
up in
gosh.
your Marine dress and
Yeah.
you tell these little 13, 14-year-old kids, you scream at them like they're in the military as well.
Yep.
And
Put away that Coke. Yes.
You don't tell them to throw it away.
During
You tell them to
lunch.
put it away.
During lunch.
Yeah. You can drink it, but don't drink it now or here.
you've instituted some pretty intense
Not on my
policies.
watch.
Right. You said no Cokes on campus.
Yep. No
For
Which
some
is-
reason, there's a don't ask, don't tell policy.
Well, I understand this Coke policy because as you guys remember, we only have Pepsi and RC Cola on
Yeah, that
campus.
was-
So when
Right.
kids are smuggling in Cokes,
on my watch.
Honestly, I would be surprised if I wouldn't have been surprised if you had told those kids to throw those Cokes out of the window. But instead, you're a kind guy.
No.
You give them a second chance. You say, hey, put that Coke away.
Well, that's something I learned during bailiff training. I was training to be a bailiff for quite some time. And what
Is that different from police training? It's because
it's higher. It's definitely more work.
Now, what are the classes at bailiff training? You got stand next to the judge class.
That's an elective.
Okay.
Basically,
You don't have to take that class.
You don't.
Wow.
Not for bailiff training. To get the diploma, yes. You need the
Okay.
elective.
Okay.
But-
So that doesn't seem like an elective.
No, there's also folders. Handing
folders.
folders.
Form folder.
they get
And saying,
wrinkled.
here you go, judge.
Yeah. Sometimes you don't have to say anything. That's a common myth. You don't have to say everything to the judge that you're doing. You don't have to say, here's the folder, judge.
That's interesting. I've always thought a bailiff had to actually narrate his actions in a
I've
courtroom.
always thought the bailiff was the narrator.
Yeah.
I've always thought.
Yeah, that's what we are.
No, you don't
That's
have to
not
say
the case.
anything.
No.
Wow. If you hadn't
There's-
gone to bailiff training, you wouldn't have known that. You would have been just spouting off at the mouth all day in court.
That's what happened my very first day.
You spouted in your mouth. You spoke a little too
You
much.
talk shit to the stenographer, right?
Well, she and I had a very intense stare down once. And
What separate occasion from the time you had the confrontation?
Yeah,
it just
well-
put a bad taste in your mouth.
yeah, and then once you have a bad taste, you don't eat it.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, you kept shushing her in court. Every time she typed, you shushed her.
And that's not her fault. That's the little keyboard.
And it's your job to
Yeah.
keep order.
Yeah. Well, if you're not doing your job, Bill Belichick says
Did
it all
you
the
say
time. If you're not doing your job,
So it's your job to keyboard her. It's your job to not to keyboard her, but to keyboard her. Like it's a courtroom punishment, right?
Yeah, it's
Similar to waterboarding,
basically-
it's keyboarding.
instead of water going on your face, you get a keyboard smacked on your bare back.
Oh wow!
I got keyboarded at my third divorce trial while I was being held in contempt.
I've seen the photos.
No,
Well, yeah,
that's
I texted
actually
them to you.
that's interesting.
Actually, how we met.
Well, you tried to.
That is how we met.
That's how we met. I was in the divorce proceedings where you were found guilty.
Yeah, you were one of the first bailiffs to speak up for somebody in the case. You said, "Give this guy another chance."
Yep.
And right then I was like, I like this guy.
You got your card, and he brought you in here.
But you did keyboard me also.
Well, that was ordered.
Right.
Yes.
I can't.
Hey, I respect a man that'll do his job no matter what.
And that all comes from the bailiff training.
Yeah. I thought the Nuremberg
Duty.
trials were bullshit. Those guys were doing their job no matter what. I think if you're hired to do something, you do it.
I think I'm too stupid to remember what the Nuremberg
Same.
trials were about.
Yeah, we all looked very wide-eyed at you.
The Nuremberg trials were when a bunch of Nazis used the defense that they were just doing their job, and the world it said, "Well, come on, guys."
I thought it was
Right.
the twins that killed their parents.
Oh, the Menendez.
No, those are the Bobbitt twins.
That's right.
The Bobbitt twins?
The Menendez brothers.
You thought about when John Wayne Bobbitt and his penis killed his mom.
Exactly. The Bobbitt twins murder was crazy.
Confusing, almost like it could never happen.
Yeah.
Well, that you're a security guard. Have you ever had other aspirations in terms of like sort of law enforcement, or are you strictly sort of in like a sort of managerial?
Yeah, this can't
role?
be your final career,
It's
right?
not.
This
it's
is
not.
sad.
I have a lot of side projects going on.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Like
Artistic or
Sure. I have this company called Slice.
Uh-huh.
That's basically a knife company.
Cool.
We go around. It's basically a knife company.
So do you sell knives?
No, we sharpen your knives.
Oh,
okay.
Cool. Like a whetstone? You use like a whetstone? You
No.
No.
No. What we do is we take leather from my other business.
Which is
Leather.
Okay. Slice and leather.
And what we do is, in front of the customer, we cut the leather right in half.
Wow. And so it doesn't sharpen the knife. It just shows them how sharp their knife already is.
Yeah, so you're
Right.
doing like a Ginzu presentation in front of them, and then you give them their knife back?
Right. But then what they say is, oh, our knives are sharp. We didn't need a sharpening. And I say, of course.
That'll be $20.
Here's some leather.
Wow.
So they get the piece of leather that's cut in half. So that's a deal.
There you go.
And what does that do to your leather company if you're giving away your leather for slice?
We're under right now.
Okay, so
we're
the leather
very much.
So one business
I haven't
flourishing.
worked out the Excel spreadsheet. I don't know how to use a computers, which is why I enrolled in bailiff training.
Oh,
I
you thought they'd
see.
teach you how to use computers for it.
Well,
They
I'll
do
tell you
that.
how to use a computer. You open it up.
Right.
You go to redtube.com, and then you jerk it to completion.
Okay,
and then
Bill.
you close it.
Bill, come on.
Bill,
What?
That's
people
one
use
way to use a
computers for a
computer.
lot of different
I
things.
don't know any other use for a computer. Honestly, the side of a laptop gets me rock hard at this point. Any computer. Whatever. I talk about my masturbating all day, but this isn't about me.
So you want to do stuff with computers.
Yeah, that's the goal. My goal, the ultimate goal, is NASA. That's where I
And
want.
How old are you?
Yeah, how old are you, Barry?
32.
Okay.
Okay.
It's not out of the ballpark yet, I don't think. I think you should probably start making some strides, though. There's a lot of
time.
school.
I got some time. Buzz Aldridge
No.
is 60, 70.
No, he's 70
He's
now.
70 now. When he went into
I
space,
just
he
saw
was
him
young.
on the Today Show. He's 70 years old.
Yeah, but
Right.
he went to the.
But he went to space 40 years ago.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, on the placard that shows up on the screen, it says 70-year-old Buzz Aldridge.
I think they might have been
That's
wrong
crazy
on that.
that's-
I think Buzz Aldrin has got to be older than 70. Am
Well,
I
it's
wrong on
crazy
that?
also the lower thirds that the Today Show is using that they just say 70-year-old Buzz Aldrin and they list everyone's name.
So you want to go to space? What do you want to do in space? Do you want to land on the moon? Do you want
Well,
to be on
there's-
the Mars One?
Have you seen American Tail with Fievel?
Yes.
One of my
course.
favorite my favorite movies growing up.
It's a story that I connect with, and I thought to myself, there's got to be different life, like mice.
Mice in space.
Mice in space. There's got to be dogs in space.
You saw the Feifel movie, and your lesson from that was there's probably mice and dogs in space.
If they can talk, then they can probably travel. And if they can travel, then they could probably fly. And if they can fly, then they could be on different types of solar systems.
So you don't think they just are they've flown there from Earth? They don't just like life in space because it happened.
That's now you're talking aliens.
And also, though,
which
do
don't
you
exist.
believe that because in the Fievel movie, animals can talk, that means in the real world?
Well, not just the Fievel movie. There's the movie called Cats, which was on
there?
Broadway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I think that.
Now, this is a common misconception, and as a lover of the theater, I have to clear it up for you. Theater and film are two different things.
Right.
Which you learned the hard way,
I
right,
learned
Todd?
the very hard way. Yes.
You tried to put out a play nationally.
I tried to put out a play in 1,500 theaters. I guaranteed the AMC, the Magic Johnson
Well,
theaters that
you took your play to Sundance
I took my play
to try to get it
Sundance.
sold.
Barry, I don't want to get too confrontational here. Obviously, we work together a lot. You know, I'm the head of discipline, head of security here.
Right.
You're technically my number one security man.
Well, but I don't work under you.
Technically, well, who knows? But you know, we've had some stuff go missing. We've had our piggy bank be stolen.
Right.
We've had some problems around school with aggression from kids. Goths are getting bold. I don't want to say this is your fault, but what are we going to do about this?
I didn't know that I was going to be cornered. So
Yeah,
right.
this is a little bit of a gotcha here.
But let's be honest here. If you're paying me to be a disciplinarian, then I'll be a disciplinarian if you pay me. Does that make sense?
Okay, I see what this is about.
So you maybe stopped working because we stopped paying you a few weeks ago?
Not maybe. I definitely, while I'm maintaining eye contact here, have not been paid.
Well,
Yeah.
we had that.
Sorry, we were all looking away when you said that.
Yeah, we
I
didn't
know.
see it. We haven't seen anything. Well, we had that we got the school together and we had that meeting, school-wide meeting, sort of faculty meeting where we said the checks are going to be in the mail soon.
Yeah.
We just need a couple weeks. We were humiliated as if we were getting our door knocked on by the landlord.
Yeah.
Which is why I offered you guys steak and slice. Now,
right.
Let me ask you.
Then you just cut that steak up and threw it out.
Yeah, your business steak.
Yeah.
Your other business steak.
Right. Is a meat delivery system where we sell mainly the fillers for hot dogs. Mm-hmm. It's not necessarily a solid steak, but it's definitely...
So the worst food, not even in a way that you can cook it.
I'll tell you what, none of us want to invest in that.
Yeah.
None of
Yet.
us want to.
Yet.
See, where are all these creative ideas when it comes to security, when it comes to discipline?
Right.
Right? I mean, you have so many great ideas outside of the school.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, you're asking me where they're at.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the brain child, I would say, is my dad.
Okay.
Bairee.
He thinks that most of your business
Yeah,
ideas?
Bairee.
I think you're mispronouncing it. You're thinking of his grandpa.
Bairee. Sorry.
There you go.
Okay.
2 E's.
Well, I'll say this, okay? We can't both make a lot of money for ourselves and pay you regularly.
Prove it.
Prove it?
Yeah.
I believe the last few weeks have proven it, Bairee. I mean, look, we appreciate you working for us, and we know we're going to dig ourselves out of this hole, so if you'll just stick with us for another couple, we'll say months.
Yeah.
Then maybe, and no, not even maybe. I'm sorry, I won't even say maybe. If you can stick with us for a couple months, we will pay you plus interest, my friend. Like, once we get ourselves out of this pickle, and we fucking get
look at us. We're trustworthy.
Yeah.
You got Howard, one of the richest men in the world from this level. You know, he's healthy. He's doing well. He's going to be around to pay you.
Right.
Absolutely.
You got
the debt's good. I'm dressed like Pee Wee Herman.
That's right.
Ooga chaka, ooga chaka, ooga, ooga, ooga chaka. I can't stop this feeling. Sorry, just had to get up for a cup of coffee.
You didn't get coffee.
Yeah.
You went to the wrong side of the room. The coffee cup's over here.
Whoops. Anyway, don't let me distract anything from happening.
It smells like Motel 6.
But Bairee,
It does smell like a Motel 6 in here now.
It does.
Bairee, I have a question
You guys
for
are-
you.
I like it.
What could we do? What could we do to sort of eliminate the issue here? What can we do to
Pay
make
you?
aside from paying you what we owe you immediately? Is there anything that we as sort of a faculty could do?
Shakedown. I'm gonna shake my ass down and ride my bicycle out of this office.
Bill, now listen, he's not necessarily shaking us down when we do owe him money.
Yeah, that's not a shakedown. It's
This is a fucking shakedown.
Well, I thought we were here to have an intervention with our security guard who's letting all of our money get stolen, right? If we still had the piggy bank, maybe we could fucking pay you.
Yeah, we had
Bairee.
Macaulay Culkin.
You're in here in your dress blues. You got shiny medals on your chest that no military person gave you.
that's misspelled.
Well, who do
still.
you trust anymore, all right? We did all the work we could. We hired Macaulay Culkin, a former bailiff, and a bunch of emotionally distant little boy cowboys.
Goth
and they
boys.
all failed us, Bairee. I mean, who gets the blame here? It's not the people in charge.
No, it's not the men who made the decision. It's the people who enact the work, who do the work.
I mean, we're smart. We put all the money in one place in an unlocked room that wasn't patrolled.
Yeah.
We'll burn your house down, Bairee.
Bring it.
This is what happens, Bairee.
Bring it, Todd.
This is what
I'm not
happens.
afraid of any of you fuckers.
Oh, yeah?
Okay.
I'll burn your house down with your whole family in it, Bairee.
Yeah, right.
Bairee.
Yeah, right. Good luck tracking down Bairee and Bairee. Because they're...
I know where
You talking about your wife and kid?
Yeah.
your wife and kid, Bairee and Bairee. I know where your father, Bairee, and your grandfather, eBay, live. And yeah, it's far away, but don't worry, you guys are emotionally close, so I know.
Yeah, this wasn't the right. I'll tell you this, Bairee. This wasn't the path forward here.
You're right.
To threaten us was not the path forward here because we're trying our best here. Okay?
You're right.
We're all in a
takes-
vulnerable
you're right.
state.
It
You're
takes
right.
a lot of work to start a charter school after your reputation has been bashed and demolished across your whole career.
We blew up the Louvre.
We've done so many bad things, and to finally get a chance for once to prove that we can do something special. something we really care about, and then to have it all start crumbling underneath the pressures that we weren't expecting is a hard place to be in, okay? We didn't expect this. We didn't think we were going to have to pay to get to get the best charter school in America awards.
Yeah.
We didn't think we were going to have to do all this extra work to try to make it seem like we were okay, but we're not okay, Bairee.
We spent $30 million bringing in Simon Cowell to consult on American Teacher.
Yeah. And we still don't know who won the show.
No.
So, Bairee, if you meet us with aggression, we will meet you with worse aggression.
Yes.
Everyone knows the best way to alleviate a threat is to threaten harder, okay?
Yes.
I mean, so if you come at us with anything, we'll fucking burn your house down. We'll take your family down. All right, Rocket Man? You're a dead man.
Easy.
You're fucking dead man, Rocket Man.
Yeah, Rocket Man. That's right.
Yeah, Elton John's Rocket Man.
Okay,
I'll tell you two
things.
things. I'll tell you two things. I hate Rocket Man. I hate that song, and I love White Fang the movie.
So what? You think you're the first person to walk in here and try to shake us down?
So you think you're the first person to say I like White Fang to us?
I'm best friends with Jeff Gillooly. Okay, I'll have him break your ankle and make you skate afterwards. You'll fucking cry in the 90s on TV. I'm not scared of you.
Okay.
Also, I think we could rekindle we know a little
Let's
man to the
rekindle
south.
this.
We know a little man to the south who could take care of some stuff for us if we mended that. If we mended that,
you're talking
fence
about
and built-
South Pole Santa?
Yeah, that's one of his
South Pole
nicknames.
Santa. He's a little man in the South.
There's two Santas. There's North Pole Santa, which everyone knows, and you don't want to fuck with South Pole Santa.
Everything is reversed in the South Pole. He's a little man. The elves are huge.
He's got the opposite of a beard. And you don't sit on
he
his
is
lap. He
vicious.
sits on your lap.
And so what we're saying is, if we need to, we will call South Pole Santa, and he will come in here, and he will end the problem. is
He'll
what I'm
end the
saying,
problem.
Bairee.
No.
Those reindeer will ride him all the way over here, and he'll shove coal right down your throat.
And because you've been good.
So is this really the path
No.
forward here?
No.
Is this the
Sorry.
path forward here?
No.
Yeah.
No.
You don't threaten us, Bairee.
No.
You know,
You're
I'm
right.
a mild-mannered guy
Yeah.
most of the time.
So you're saying we're right?
Yep.
Thank you, Bairee.
Thank you. Thank you.
Because we respect you.
I respect you guys
I would
so
hate
much.
for someone to come down here, because you'll know when he's coming. You'll hear, oh, oh, oh. You'll know exactly when he's coming.
I knew it. I know.
And this guy doesn't even need a list to know who he's going to hurt.
He hasn't even
Checks
looked
it
at
once.
his list.
He comes right in the front door.
And then when he's done with you, he shoves you up the chimney.
Yeah.
And you better enjoy his cookies.
Yeah.
This guy is a vicious killer. He'll come and he'll take every gift your family's ever given you.
Yeah.
He'll put him in his backpack and he'll go right out of there.
And you will know him when he leaves, because he'll say, you just got a visit from Kringle Chris.
Oh.
Yeah. And then he'll pick his sleigh up
Yeah. And ride his reindeer back
and he'll
home.
ride his reindeer back home. Good God.
Sorry.
So anyway, Bairee, thanks for understanding that you were wrong and we were right.
Yes.
Sorry.
We'll pay you when we can with interest.
Yes.
Yeah.
Unless you guys want in on this slice,
So if we come in on Slice with you, what would we have to invest to not
This
have to
sounds
pay
like a
you?
business that actually isn't that far off from your world.
It's why I'm curious. I do need to know that my knives are sharp. And I think a lot of people do. I'd love to get...
Well, maybe you can use your play that's happening in New Jersey along with Hair Wipey and Hair Wifey.
Uh-huh.
Maybe you can promote Slice.
Well, right now I do have a play on Broadway in Newark where Preparation H sponsors an infomercial for the Hair Wipey, and maybe we could add an infomercial for Slice to that.
it feels like it's two different ideas, though.
No.
Oh, it is. I mean, it's a lot of ideas meshed together. It's not super well thought out.
And honestly, probably pretty hard to understand or follow.
But maybe we could come to an agreement. All right, I've seen Shark Tank. I'm willing to pay a 90% stake for at a valuation of $3 million for your company.
Can I think about it? Can I think about it?
We got to make the deal right now, or I walk.
Deal.
Okay. Hey, that's business.
Yeah.
That's business.
So
Come
we're
here,
good?
shake my hand.
So
Shake
we're
my hand.
good?
We're good.
Everybody's
hold
good?
on.
Everybody's good.
You have $3 million for us right now. Is that true? Or how did what
I'm
happened?
valuing his business at $3 million.
Explain the rules to Shark Tank to me, because I've never understood.
And are
If
we
you
talking about
want
the
in-
show
Explain
Shark
the rules
Tank
of
or
business.
Shark Tank?
What's that?
A Shark Tank. Show
I'm
Shark
talking about a Shark Tank. The rules of a Shark Tank are jump in, get eaten.
I see.
And you just jumped in with a shark, baby.
Yeah, baby.
He's circling. Todd.
I think we need a bigger stage.
That's good.
Todd, we might have just
That
written
is
your
good.
next play.
Hey, straight to stage.
Wow. The first bit of advice or idea he's ever taken from someone else.
I'm greenlighting this idea straight
Hell
to
yeah.
stage. I was going to do a Christmas play with the kids, but fuck that. We're taking Todd, spelled T-A-W-D like Jaws, straight to stage.
Todd.
Todd.
T-A-W-D.
And this ain't going to be like the movie where you don't see Jaws till the end. Todd's in the whole thing, baby. We leave no suspense. We leave nothing up to the imagination.
I think if you really want to go for this, you need to get a harpoon and tie a bunch of cans of air to yourself. You can just run around the stage.
Or
with a
maybe
bunch
if
of-
you're on stage, maybe cans of water to drag you down,
Yes.
like opposite it.
Oh,
People
yeah.
already scream and run out of the water when you're at the beach.
That's true. That's true.
Wow, life imitating art and vice versa.
Yeah. And then I try to bite them. So I think there's a lot of similarities.
So, and you have that weird hump on your back that kind of looks like a fin when you're in the water.
Yes. I
What
have.
is that?
That's a hump on my
Unpopped pimple?
back.
I think that's a lipoma.
What's lipoma?
I don't know. I watch a lot of Dr. Pimple Popper, but it's basically
And that's a new show on NBC that comes on after
CNBC.
CNBC. Okay, and it's very similar
And
to
that's
Dr.
the
Phil.
Spanish version of NBC?
C.
So it means yes, NBC.
Yes, NBC. It's right after the Ocho.
So what happened? Have we reached a resolution here? Are you mad
Yeah,
at us?
I mean, no. Todd
we-
got my business up to $3 million. So
Yeah, we're going to work on Slice together. I want to talk about leather and steaks with you, and I think we'll work it out.
And I think, maybe not everything is solved, but we've really brought up all the big issues. We love the way you're looking at campus.
Yeah.
We just want a little more of that seriousness when it comes to the discipline.
you want
Yeah.
the whites. You want me to wear all whites.
And not quite what we're
That's
saying.
your serious look?
Yeah.
All whites?
Yeah, that's business.
Okay.
That's how you know it's business, because
that's
I
what we
won't
want you
spill
to-
things on it.
Who's that? That's
This is
her.
big.
No,
This is a
Howard,
big
that's
moment.
her.
Howard, this is
calm
the
down.
woman
Yeah.
you're going to lose your virginity
You guys, please
to.
calm down
I
for
see
just a second.
London. I
please.
see pants.
Yeah.
You see pants?
I see
see
pants.
I see London. I see pants.
What does that mean?
Howard's going to see underpants.
Yeah,
hers?
Howard.
Hers or mine?
Both?
Howard, you're gonna love this. It's gonna be awesome.
Okay.
Howard, this is human connection.
I
You're
know.
going to finally connect with a
I know.
person.
I just.
Get up off your knee. Why are you down? Why'd you fall down on your
You're
knee?
getting
Praying
guys,
right now?
I'm getting lightheaded, guys.
Get up. Get
Why are you
up.
grabbing your chest?
Because I think I smell toast.
What?
I think I
What do you mean you smell toast?
Oh,
smell
no.
toast.
That's what
Well, nobody's making any avocado. Todd, are you making grape toast?
No, I already had my grape toast for
Oh
the
God,
day.
guys! I can't.
Howard!
I think my heart stopped.
Howard,
your face.
Howard!
his face is turning white.
Oh,
my
he just
God.
hit the ground, Howard!
Howard,
Howard!
Check
Howard.
his pulse.
Check his pulse.
Where?
He's not breathing.
He's not. Give it.
Howard,
Oh,
wake up!
Howard,
Howard!
get him.
Slap him again.
I'm gonna slap it. Slap him.
Does regular salt work?
What's that?
Make sniffing salts. 1 second.
He's
Howard.
coming.
Howard. Oh
Howard,
my
wake
God.
up, buddy!
Oh my God.
Wake up, Howard!
Call 911. Yeah, ma'am.
Stop knocking!
Ma'am.
Call 911!
Get out of here.
You're here for a date, B. This is not the way.
Howard. Oh my God. So call 911. Call 911.
He's lifeless.
Oh my God.
He's
Howard.
lifeless.
Howard!
He's not moving.
We're sorry.
Stay flippy on us, Howard!
Stay
Howard,
flippy.
stay flippy and alive.
Say it. Stay flippy.
Cloud Welcome to the Teacher's Lounge. Let's wrap it up and hit the road.